Alright, thank goodness it appears that I'm live now. Today I will resume another Metroid 2 remake with the special custom difficulty. Please kill me. That's gonna be difficult. Actually, let me put the game on the screen. Never mind, that's starting soon. Screen. Okay. The game should now be on screen. Yes, it is. Perfect. So I will resume AM2R with my game from that the last time with the special custom difficulty. And the custom difficulty is all bosses have twice as much health. They deal twice as much damage to the player, and the energy tanks are worth 50 health instead of 100. So it is a lot more difficult, because especially the Metroids, they are normally very easy, but when they have twice as much health, you know, you really need to learn to survive, because they have so much more health and you're more prone to taking hits, and when you take hits it hits that much harder. So man, the difficulty is pretty high. Alright, so this is where I was last time. Now I'm in the end game. There's actually only a few bits of game left. Actually, give me a second here. Alright, so it's been quite a while since I last played, though. It's been a few weeks, but surely I will not be rusty in spite of that. So last time I tried to kill one of the Omega Metroids over here and I failed. Hopefully I will not fail this time. Oops. Alright, so this is gonna be a long fight. Now I'm not good at fighting these guys, but the thing with these guys is that they're easy to cheese, because you can just go back here in the entrance and that's super cheesable, you know? Ah! See? Cheap but effective. If this was a regular difficulty, he would be dead already, but now the fight has only just begun. Now, to be fair, the Omega Metroids are pretty annoying to fight. They're just not very fun to fight, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun fighting the not the Omegas, the Zetas. I had a lot of fun fighting the Zetas, which was the third type. This is the fourth, and the tankiest, but also easy and boring. Ow! Jeez, do you see that much damage that did to me? That's insane. Ah, darn it. Now, you fight 4 Omega Metro... Oops, I failed the diagonal there. You fight 4 Omega Metroids in the game. I've already beaten 1, so there's 3 left. And I'm at the part where I fight like 3 in a row. That's literally all there is to do at this part. 1 down. So I killed 2 out of 4. Let's get back to save now. Now the other 2 Omega Metroid battles are gonna be about the same sort of cheesiness. So admittedly it's not very fun. I really don't enjoy fighting the Omegas. Wow. Do Do I come across like I'm complaining non-stops? I'm sorry. Hello Sarah, hello Roto. How are you tonight? Today? To afternoon. How are you? I need to get good at this ball jumping. Right, let's not miss super missiles. Super cheesable. Oh, I shot. Oh my god. Well, that's 10 more missiles I'll have to shoot at him. Only 10. No problem. And yes, I am cheesing it. I have no shame. What's... oh my god. Just go the other way. But yeah, I have no shame. Get away from here! Oh god. There you go. Good boy. And yes, I have no shame in cheesing it. I am not ashamed. If you think I will play fair, well, you don't know me. Okay. Ah, no. Just, thank you. Perfect. So, admittedly, this part... okay, goodbye. Admittedly, this part of the game is real boring. It will get more interesting as we get to right after the 3 omegas. Oh god, he almost hit me with his headbutt. If I had not missed my 2 super missiles, I think he'd be dead by now, which means he probably has 10 or less. 10 or less missiles. Well, that's 2. We'll see if I was right once I destroy his face. Well, his underbelly, actually. Well, actually, he's also vulnerable on its back, so it's not just the underbelly. You appear confused, mister. There you go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah! 7, 8. 9 and 10. Wow, I was right on the point when I said, oh, if I had not missed my 2 super missiles, he'd be about 10 or less. Well, it was 10 exactly. Hello. Did you say hello to my bot? I approve. My bot needs love too. Robots need love too. Also, why am I missing a super missile? Oh yeah, silly me, it's in the tower. And I have not gone to the tower. Right, so I'll need to go back to the tower before I tackle the final boss. No problem. surely I'll defeat the boss from the tower with ease. Ow! Your cranium hurts. Haha, nice try. I'm not good at shooting the back because it's such a small, a very small hitbox, and it's only open for like a second, if that much. It's very precise, so I don't risk using super missiles on its back when its back is open. I don't want to waste them. I know that if I want to get like really good, I need to get good at that. Like, let's say I want to get good at speedrunning this game. Like, I need to manage to hit their back like that, especially since they take more damage from it. I think they take double damage, but I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that. Nice try. Oh crap, I thought I grabbed the ledge. In case you're... crap! In case you're wondering why I keep jumping when he jumps, there's one of the Omega Metroid's jumps make you take damage when the Metroid hits the ground from jumping. Only one of the two jumps, and I never remember which one. I guess it's the high jump. But anyway, I just don't take the risk. I just jump every time the Omega Metroid jumps. That was pretty easy. Alright, so I'll have to reach the final save and then take the teleporter back to the tower and try to defeat that boss. Oh my god, that thing was fast. Well, that thing is dead now. That's what I do. I kill you and the entire environment. Aren't you glad that you don't lose health while shine sparking in this game? As opposed to Super Metroid, in which in that game you lose health whenever you spine shark, and that's like, I understand why they went that way, especially since it was the first time they used that mechanic in a Metroid game. So they weren't sure how to balance it yet, I presume, or whatever, but it's a lot better, it's a lot more fun to use when you just use it after running a lot, when you don't lose health, you know? This part of the game is very empty. Some people like it. I don't, but I don't mind it as much as I did during my first playthrough. During my first playthrough, the whole emptiness of this entire section annoyed me, but now I'm okay with it. Alright, so I'm about to tackle the final area. I want the plasma beam, so let's try to go get the plasma beam, aka let's go and die. You know that and fusion are about this fast too. Fast, as in the speed of the spine check. Oh, I kind of lost my voice there. Am I at the right place? Yes, I am. Alright, what item am I missing? One super missile. I have everything except the super missile. And the super missile is obviously in the tower. In the tower there's both one super missile and the plasma beam, of course. I'm mostly going here for the plasma beam because I will need it when fighting the final boss. Because the final boss summons a bunch of enemies and they stay on the screen like maybe 5 seconds and then they disappear. If you don't have the plasma beam, you're just not gonna kill them properly. And you need to kill them because you need the ammo that they drop. If you don't get enough ammo, especially here with the bosses having twice as much health, the final boss, with all these missiles I have, that won't be nearly enough. So I need to kill these enemies efficiently, the enemies that the final boss summons, which is why I need the plasma beam, because these enemies, they're like, there's a bunch of them, like, you know, bunched up together. So since they're bunched up together, like if you don't have the plasma beam, you'll manage to kill maybe one and that's it per phase, and that's a big mess. Whereas if you have the plasma beam, you just hit them all at the same time. But I need to kill this boss for the plasma beam. I like how this is actually a completely optional boss, because I've beaten the game without getting the plasma beam just because I hate fighting this boss. I hate this boss. Have I mentioned that I hate this boss? Oh, it's this. I thought it was gonna shoot missiles. Darn it. Well, there's the missiles. Thanks for the help and stuff. Ah, what am I doing? Oh. I don't have a safe spot by going against the wall there. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, silly me, I can just use a power bomb. What am I doing? I forgot. Just use a power bomb, you silly pie. Kill everything. Alright, now this boss is a lot easier when you have a bunch of power bombs, as I believe I have demonstrated. It regenerated its like field. Alright, this attack is like the stupidest thing in this game, okay? Hey, it's kind of a safe spot, but not quite. Oh my god, no. Thank you, screw attack. Oh. Nice! This boss is down. Which means that the plasma beam is mine. Man, this boss is so much easier when you have power bombs and the screw attack. Speaking of which, there's the super missile, which means I now have 100% of the items in the game. In general, super is very floaty and slow by comparison. That is correct. When I watched you stream Super Metroid, my god, it feels so slow. I'm not saying that negatively, it's just different kind of gameplay, but I like the faster pace of this game. I played this game windowed, yes. I have the bots. I don't have the bots chat because it doesn't fit. Because I have the game window centered. Like, I cannot play a game windowed if the window is like in a corner. I have to have it like centered on my screen, or else I just can't focus. And I speak from experience. But I do have the viewer list shown, like, behind. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to the final area and complete the game. So I know this is a short stream because I was right at the end of the game, pretty much. Could fit it enough to see the... Yeah, I could, but it would distract me. So I kind of look at the chat, you know, when nothing special is going on. Alright. It's the final area. And I have all the items. 100... Wow, you only get 118 missiles? In hard mode? Dang. So on normal difficulty, you get every missile tank gives 5 missiles, and on hard it gives 2. I'm on hard, by the way. And every power bomb and super missile tanks give 2. And on the hard it gives 1, so I literally have half the amount of super missiles and power bombs, but power bombs are not as relevant to have a lot of. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, Sarah. If I move the screen a bit like this, and yeah, it works. That way I will see new messages, but not the viewer list, which is probably better anyway. Alright, let's go. So here you fight the good old jellyfish Metroids. Normally they have 5 health, but as I pointed out before, every boss in the game, including Metroids, have twice the health. So I need to hit them with 10 missiles or 2 supers. Wait, what? That didn't work. What the heck? Dude? Oh my god, no! Stop it! Stop this madness! What the heck? Dude, no! No! Stop it! Wow! What was that? Okay, I know I messed up, but did you see the speed at which it drained my health? My god! Oh wow. Alright, so I'm going back to save. So this is the final stretch, but thankfully you can just kill all the jellyfish Metroids and go back to save and you're fine. So like once you're ready for the final boss, you don't need to kill all the jellyfish Metroids all over again, like I did when I used like my first few playthroughs. Now I just kill them all, I go back to save, and then I kill the final boss. Alright, so there's right, I killed this one. There's none in this room. You'd think there's one in this room, but there's not. However, there's two in this room. Alright. That's better. Much better. Okay, there's two in this room as well. Oh crap. Let's not forget that environmental damage does quadruple damage, so let's try to avoid spikes, okay? Oh crap. Die in a fire. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, you're dead. Alright, there's two left. Well, there's three left, but the final one is the final boss. Because, yes, the final boss is a Metroid, so it counts in the Metroid counter there. Alright, so I killed them all. I go back to save. I wonder how the final boss will go. Oh, I'm sure it will be fine though. The final boss is actually pretty easy. Like, it's pretty easy to avoid its attacks. It's pretty easy to regenerate health with all the adds that get summoned, that you kill, that drop health and missiles and whatnot. So, I'll be fine. Is it me or the game feels like it's playing at a low FPS sometimes? Like it feels slightly choppy to me on occasion. I don't know if it's just me. Nothing else is running in the background, so nothing else should be taking resources. Alright, this playthrough is coming to an end. Super short stream. Wanna bet that I'm gonna win on the first try, unlike every other boss in the game, except the tester, but you know, the tester is the tester, you know, when you fight the tester this late in the game, of course there's no issue, so that doesn't count. I'm pretty sure I died to most bosses. I don't think I died to the Guardian, but I died to pretty much all the bosses. I died to a lot of Metroid fights, some of which even like killed me like a dozen times. But the final boss is really not very difficult. Well, especially when you're armed this well. Could stream something else after this. I could, but what? Alright. I swear, I always hit the spikes in this room. Always. Okay, not always. Sometimes I don't suck. That's nice. Alright. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. As I said, this is an easy boss, so no problem. It's very repetitive, though. Obviously, I don't really know what to say. Right, so the closer to quote-unquote dying the boss is, the faster the boss moves with the head attacks, and the more of these enemies get summoned. There's 5 now, there will be 6 next time, well, when I get the health low enough. I presume there will be 6 now. That is correct. Oh crap. Okay. Almost done. Oh crap. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, I am disappointed. Crap. Alright, we move to phase 2. Phase 2 is similar, but the ground, like the terrain, is really hard to maneuver in. You only stay on the floor here? Nice. Alright. Perfect. Let's move to phase 3. This one is a bit... this one's the most difficult of the 3, in my opinion. Oh yeah, spamming, baby. These T's in this phase are so... nice. Okay, we move to phase 4 now. Phase 4 I can take my time a lot better. There's a lot of space to maneuver in. The boss is going back to the very slow head attacks. Don't get hit by this. This is where the space jump is practically mandatory to beat the game. Ah, crap. I don't think the space jump is needed anywhere in the game, but here, well, you could use the spider ball, I guess. Alright, I'm almost out of missiles, so I'll need to farm a lot of these. Yeah, as I predicted, super easy. I mean, I took a bunch of hits because I was pretty bad, but... it's pretty much over now. I have the supers. Oh. I thought it would end right here in this phase. Oh crap. Nice. Phase 4 done. So now it's a formality. Here, you'll have a delicious dinner. Boom. And the game is beat. Well, it's a formality here. And the final Metroid. Being a bit on the quiet side during this ending. Alright, so my final verdict about this difficulty setting that I set for myself is... well, the game is friggin' hard. Except at the end. The end was super easy. Alright. If you don't hate yourself, please never do this difficulty thing. Should have made the queen so that like the queen has quadruple help. No, that would be boring. Quadruple them. No, she just needs to be harder in her mechanics. That's all she needs. There we go. Game complete. Boom, and digestion. Nice one, Sarah. Alright, so I got 100% of the items, obviously, because it helped me a lot. So now I actually have 3 save files that I never want to delete ever again. Well, this save file, like the save file itself, is nothing special. It's just 100%. Like nobody would know that this file was like a special challenge where all the bosses have twice the health and damage, and such, and all the other things. Half health from energy tanks and all that. But the other 2 are relevant, like there's the one with no energy tanks at the last save, and the speedrun, not that I'm good at speedrunning. I don't want to delete any of these files ever. But thankfully, since it's a PC game, I could just copy those. Not that I care all that much, mind you. So how many times have I beaten this game on stream? Like I did that speedrun thing, even though I'm awful at it, like 3 times maybe. And I did the random games, random games, maybe 3 times as well. I did the no energy tank thing. I did the no energy tank on hard thing. And then this game. I've been doing this on stream like 10 times at this point. Well, I named 9 times. A whole lot, it's my specialty. I wouldn't go that far. I'm not that good at this game. It will be awesome to see me play the Super Metroid A Link to the Past randomizer. Yeah, I can't wait. See you next mission. Yeah, what she said. Well, I mean, the galaxy is at peace, but only for about 5 minutes. And that's it. That's the end of this. That's the end of this. What am I saying? The end of this playthrough. That's the word I was looking for. Which is incidentally the end of this stream. So, once again, all bosses have twice the health, twice the damage, environmental damage is quadrupled, and energy tanks give 50 health instead of 100. That was my special difficulty, and it worked pretty good. That was nice, although there were some frustrating spots. And the end was so easy, I can't believe that. Now, the Omega Metroids can be cheesed. The Queen is just pretty easy overall, and I took a bunch of hits, but that's just me playing poorly. Like normally, I could easily do that boss without taking a single hit. It's just that I'm not very consistent, but I mean, it's not hard to avoid the attacks. What was the last hard spot? Like, really hard spot. I can't even figure out what the last hard place was. I think the final place where I really struggled was in the tower area. Not inside the tower with where you turn the system on, but you know, the Metroids around it. I think that's the last part I found the game really hard. After that, it was pretty easy. So yeah, that will be the end of this stream now. Thank you for watching as I drink delicious juice. That's it. I should play Super Metroid plus Link to the Past. What, right now? Sarah, your playthrough of that is not over yet. Now, there's not much to go on your playthrough of it, but I should wait until you're done, you know? I mean, I could start. I would not be against, but it would get confusing because, Sarah, let's say I watch your stream after playing this. Like, I would not remember what happened in your game compared to mine because, you know, our brains would confuse the two playthroughs. But I could still do it. I don't mind. Like, if you tell me, okay, go for it, I'm going for it. So, if you give me the okay. Although I have not checked to see if the game works proper. Like, this is actually something I should have tested ahead of time, and I did not, because I did not expect to stream that right now. Alright, okay, so I will end this stream and then I will start a new stream in a few minutes for the Super Metroid plus A Link to the Past randomizer combo game thing. Whatever you call that. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Wish you, like, you know, for whoever watches this in the future, you know, in the year 2020, this is, you are the person that I wish a good evening. Well, even though it's evening for me right now, it won't necessarily be for you. Alright, screw that. I'm not making any sense. Alright. Thanks for watching.